Introducing and categorizing innovations. So, what do we actually mean when we refer to innovation? It can be a tangible thing, such as a new or improved product, technology, service, or arrangement. These kinds of innovations are usually easier to visualize and understand. However, innovations can also be processes, such as new ways of deploying solutions to problems. In everyday practice, these two kinds of innovations are intertwined, and both are required for change to happen. This is no different in the research and development sector. When we design new things, we need to think of new ways of working together to use them. Here are some examples of innovations as a thing to make it a bit more lively and concrete. With products, we include decision support systems, investment analysis toolboxes, dashboards, and capacity development curricula. Technologies might include ICT tools, crop and livestock management practices, machines, and irrigation solutions. Services could be models, strategy development protocols, or monitoring policy implementation. And arrangements might refer to policy instruments, contracts, partnership approaches, or business strategies. Innovations might be technological or non-technological. For many people, innovation equals technology. We really want to clarify that something like an improved finance model, or a certification scheme, or a training program also qualifies as innovative. It can help us if we characterize our innovations. There's a lot of variability in how and to what level of detail that people do this. Some people focus on the science outputs, using a description like this one: an algorithm to predict erosion and related biodiversity losses as a result of different weather and rainfall scenarios. Others list activities such as a training workshop for entrepreneurs on how to access government subsidies. Others still describe innovations by their outcomes, such as improving nutrition of poor farmers in Vietnam. Generally, you could follow this rule of thumb. An innovation is characterized by how and in what form it can be used by others at scale. Using the same examples, we ask ourselves how to make an algorithm available to investors or policymakers, or how to conduct training workshops for entrepreneurs at scale, or what actual products, technologies, services, or arrangements are expected to improve nutrition of the poorest farmers in Vietnam. By trying to be as specific as possible, we keep the ultimate outcome and impact in mind. Then we can start organizing ourselves accordingly. Well-formulated innovations contain the following elements. What it is, that means defining it explicitly as a thing or a process. What it does, or in other words, indicating its specific use. And finally, who it's for. That's clearly identifying the user group or groups. A properly formulated innovation would turn our earlier description of an algorithm to predict erosion and related biodiversity losses as a result of different weather and rainfall scenarios into something far more targeted. It would now become drought-tolerant maize varieties for East African highland farming systems to strengthen smallholders' capacity to cope with climate and weather variability. This formulation refers to what it is, explains what it does, and for whom it is relevant.